Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here on Assetto Corsa for a silly challenge. This is a really stupid vehicle to be driving. As much as I love the AC Cobra, I'm going to be driving it on the, I believe this is a fairly newly released track. It's called Trento Bondon, something like that. I think I've pronounced that fairly okay, which is rare for me. This is basically a hill climb circuit, but it's one of the narrowest, nastiest of tracks I've ever driven on. I've driven up it once with a single-seater race car. I think it's Formula or Bath, like the little single-seater race car on this game. And I'm now going to try and drive up it with an AC Cobra that's not going to have the brakes or the grip or the suspension or any of it compared to that car. This is a tough track, as you are about to find out why I am quite so nervous to be driving a Cobra. It's got fantastic paintwork, lovely choice of colours we've got here. Not quite the right mix, but I'll take it. I'll take black with orange stripes. That works almost as well. Yeah. We're going to get going. I have no assists on. The only thing I have is a automatic clutch because I hate the clutch pedal on my steering wheel. Yeah, I am driving with the steering wheel pedals and stuff. You may hear, I don't know if you'll hear the clicking of the gears in the background. You might do. If you do hear odd clicking, it's just the gearbox. And you may hear the odd funny noise from the steering wheel as it's going clonking around as I'm manically panicking and trying to get my car under control. Yeah, I haven't driven this car much, so here goes. Well, we're already up to past 70 miles an hour and I'm already scared. The opening bit, I've got the little map on in the corner just to show you how nasty this track is. Also to help me out so I have a slight chance of doing this. I'm already terrified of this car. Oh, we've got a little bit of a lock up there. Just watching how much the body roll through the corners. We're going to keep it in second. We're not going to change down a gear. Oh, easy does it around these next couple of corners. And we're going to dump it down into first now. Oh, and round. One advantage of using a road car, if you like, is it does have a bit more steering lock than the single seater. There are some of these corners that the single seater car really struggled. You have to get it absolutely perfectly through the previous sequence of corners. This one here is one of them. Lot more steering lock in this. Lot more steering lock in the AC Cobra, which is lovely. Right, through this next corner, and yeah, okay, the steering lock is really helping this car. I'm kind of being quite quite careful with the throttle. Oh yeah, let's just leave a big open gap here in the fence, why don't you? And around the next, yeah, that is just a gap to fire cars through if you were pushing it. Alright, how far? I wonder how quickly. Oh good God, I don't dare go that fast. There's just this this momentary burst of wheel spin. No, I'm backing off. I'm backing off through there. I don't trust this car enough yet. Ooh, understeer. It's absolutely terrifying. Right, we'll slow it down. Okay, we could probably be a little bit braver. Yeah, having that bit more steering, a bit more sort of turning lock on this car is helping it no end. It may not have the ultimate grip, but with these really tight hairpins, that is quite useful. Okay, I shall bear that one in mind. I daren't push through these corners because I know we're just going to get wheel spin. I'm just going to keep it in second. Second is good. Ooh. It wants to let go. Oh, we're up to the giddy heights of almost 90 miles an hour. And then we've overcooked it big time and bounced off a wall. That's why you just can't push. Ooh, big slide. Back into second. Keep it in second. Second was good. Second was fine. I was doing all right when I stayed there. No, big slide. Big slide. We're going to ride the wall a little bit on there. Bloody hell. Okay. We've slightly smashed up the windscreen, which is less than ideal. Whoa. No, again, don't put it into first. Silly thing to do. You will probably with some of the tighter hairpins. Like the start of this course is actually, I say fairly open. It's about as open as it bloody gets. Down this track, the one almost straightish bit is coming up. Can we crack the 100 miles an hour without instantly falling off the road? Probably not. You know, not sure I trust this car anymore. Here we go. Fire it along here, and no, brake. Oh, the body roll is so incredible on here, and the minute you jump on the brakes, it's not too happy with all of it. Oh no, get in a straight line, please. Just stay in a straight line car. I love street circuits. They are fantastic fun to drive around. One of my favourite tracks in any game ever is the New York circuit from Forza 3. Absolutely fantastic tracks to drive around. I love Bathurst. This is just insanely tight of a route, even of a hill climb route. I mean, this is a really very narrow road. I mean, I'm thinking of like Fujimi again from Forza 4. This one, even that is easily twice as wide as this particular road. Ooh, we're not going to quite make that corner. Yeah, this is a very narrow road, which means there is just absolutely no room for error. You make a small mistake and you've had it, basically. On this course, yeah, I've done a bit of damage to the the front of the car. Ooh, okay. We can't quite get away with that. We're still spinning the wheels up. Yeah, I do love the challenge of a tight, twisty circuit. I mean, this is narrower than sort of the Monaco track that I probably would have driven. What is the French? I think it's a French circuit, French street circuit. They may race touring cars. Is it Pau? Something like that. That's got some really really tight hairpins. I think it's that one. There's a couple of very nasty. Whoa. There's some nasty street circuits. This is just probably the biggest sort of driving challenge I think I've found in a game yet. Trying to race up this sort of road, because it really is not wide enough for most of the cars. It's such a stupidly tiny road, and still we're okay. We're just about okay so far. Yeah, now we've got a little bit of a straight coming up, and then we just get the minute you try and you take a bit more speed through a corner, I'm just getting understeer, which is not ideal. Right, jump on the brakes again through here because I'm not trusting it. Little bit of a straight coming up here. We'll get it into third, but not for long, because we're going to have to slow it down. Okay, maybe not quite there. Then there's a hairpin coming up that we've got to make sure we get the car slowed down for. And then around here, we're going to get a big kick of oversteer on the way out, as you would expect from a Cobra. Oh dear, I may have bumped the wall a little bit. Only had a couple of minor incidents. I'm not too displeased with that. I thought I may have wrecked the car by now. I'm trying everything I can. Oh, the steer. Good God. It's just, ooh, you're never quite sure. So much blooming body roll through these corners. You're never quite sure what this car is going to end up doing. We're not doing too bad sort of on average speed, though, I have to say. I'm trying to be as brave as I can. I know this is, well, maybe a little bit less spectacular than some of the racing that I've done. Is that a tyre? Is that... Try to see the front right tyre. Is that showing that the tyre's wearing? Is there a little yellow dot there that I see? If that is, we could have some serious... we could have some trouble. I don't know. I don't know if that's what... It does look... I'm not going blind. I don't think... I hope not. People... yeah, there's definitely yellow dots on them front tyres. That's not filling me with confidence, in all honesty. Also, I did put extra fuel in the car. I might not have done, actually, because I may have... Oh, crap. I'm hoping we have enough fuel. I'm hoping the game gives us enough fuel standard. I should note that the bar's yellow. I meant to put more in it before the start. I may have forgotten to do that. Whoa! Hey, no. Whoa. may have got that one a little bit wrong through there. Yeah. Oi, come on now, car. With this really soft suspension, just watching how much the car... you can see it when it goes a little bit wrong. It's kind of easy for it to get a bit carried away with everything. I'm also surprised it's the front tyres that have got damage rather than the rear ones. I would have thought the rears, well, maybe the rear tyres on this thing are huge, which they probably are, but I would have thought they would have been taking wear as well, at least, because I'm trying my best not to spin the wheels up. I'm not locking the fronts too much. All that, all of the understeer. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. It's very rare in a racing game you will find yourself trying to go as fast as possible, yet going above 40 is difficult. Or maybe not difficult as such, but we're spending a lot of time, certainly below 60, on it. That gives you an idea of just how tight this course is. Come on then, through this next... I'm really now beginning to worry about my tyres giving up before we get to the top of the course. That would be quite bad. In all honesty, I don't know what happens if the tyres give out on this game. I don't think I've ever got to that stage before. I wonder where that goes. There's a bunker. There's just a bunker on the side of the course. Can we go in there, please? It's a very pretty course, I will give it that. Most of the time, yes, it is spent in forest, but it does look very, very cool around here. I'm going to slow down again for another very tight hairpin. Chuck the car in, and then go out the other side. Definitely just going to leave it in second, I think. That seems to... second gear seems to work for most things. That's a big oversteering moment through... These corners are terrifying. Never have I been so scared at 70 miles an hour in a car. Ooh, we're going to go for a spin. Ah, I don't know, I was doing so well. Can we get this car turned? Have we got enough steering to get out of it? I think we will do. Hey, there we go. Yeah. If you get the Formula cars stuck like that, it's going to be a many-point turn to get out of that. Okay, only had one spin. Not bad. I'm not going to complain too much on my first run at this course. Now we're beginning to get towards the latter stages where we have lots of tight hairpins followed by like a short acceleration-y bit. Okay, front's a little bit there. So it's around this one, and then we've got this nice sort of kind of straight-ish bit where we can unleash some power if we could ever stop the wheels spinning. In the damn car, unleash a little bit of power, and then whoa, straight back on the brakes again because we bounced off a couple of walls. Apparently these are very solid banking. There are some invisible walls around this track, which is a little bit of a shame. You can't really just go off exploring, so you do occasionally bounce slightly odd off these grass banks rather than kind of running over them, so you've got to be aware of that. I daren't use too much speed through here. These blind corners are terrifying. And carefully does it through here. Oh, and then we're coming up to another hairpin. Please slow down. Please stop in time. We just about made it. Some interesting buildings lining this course. And then we're going to have to slow it down again for another hairpin. Ooh, get around. There we go. And out the other side. Go, car. Oh, no, that was going to be a little bit too... a little bit too much. Oh, there's another hairpin over here. I want to get some speed. I would like to get at least some speed up in this car. Have we cracked 100? I don't think we've even got past 100 in this. Come on. Come on, car. We can... No, I daren't go any faster than that because I'm not quite sure where the hairpin is going up this side. Right, slow it down. Definitely taking some front tyre wear, which is weird. It's not... I'm still confused. It's not the rear tyres that aren't taking some wear because I'm trying my best to be cautious with this car, but it's a bloody Shelby Cobra. What do you expect it to be like? Oh, and please slow down. Brakes are scary in this car. I shouldn't have driven a single-seater car before driving this one. It wasn't a good idea. Now I'm expecting the brakes to be so much better than they are, and I'm not going to try and push the car into this particular corner. Right, little straight, but it's not enough to really open the taps on the engine. Maybe we'll get it past the 80 mark before jumping on the brakes. Now I'm not doing so well on the whole avoiding the locking up. Whooped it, put it down into neutral. Hey, on that corner it didn't get all angry at me if I ran over the banking. That's okay. Woo, chuck it into this one. Oh, now we've got no real straights to try and get any speed up. No, we're not going to do that. I got through them. And then we just do these very similar, the track does a good job of being fairly interesting. Towards the end, unfortunately, it does get a little bit on the repetitive side. When you have these long tracks, you've got to try and make them as interesting as possible by keeping the corners, if you like, varied. I think Project Cars has a couple of really good, these long roads and so on. This one here, it does well to start with, and then towards the end it just kind of gets, we'll just squiggle up the side. It's okay, but it's not quite the same. I'd like a little bit more variation towards the end of this route. So now we're just going backwards and forwards in between hairpins, essentially. Woo! It's never a dull moment in the Shelby Cobra, that's for sure, because it's... Oh, we've completely overdone that one. I just didn't get the damn thing slowed down in time. Ah, dear. I am struggling a little bit with... My steering wheel seems to be really funny with the whole bloody brakes. No matter how many times I faff around with the settings, it always seems to be that I have to be super careful on the brakes before it just is all locking up. I don't know why. I've fiddled around with the settings so many bloody times. It was working last night, and then this morning it's decided it's all angry again. So I think it's better, but yeah, I'm still fighting. Oh, we're not stopping. Oh, we hit an invisible wall. We can't go. That's very disappointing. We can't go sailing off into the distance. God damn it. Yeah, okay. We are coming towards towards the end of the route now, I believe. Only had one spin and a couple of minor bumps in the Cobra. We have got some speed out of the car. Whoa! Oh, never sure. I'm never quite sure what this car is about to do. When you come up to a corner, it is quite an interesting... Come on, turn. There's just so much understeer followed by oversteer. It's an interesting one. It is an interesting one to drive. We are not slowing that down in time very well either. Oh, we just made it. I'm quite... Oh, God. No, I'm being a bit too brave on the throttle now. Come on, car. I would quite like to crack the 100-mile-an-hour mark without bumping into something. That would be quite nice, but I don't see where. Because we are about to come up to the finish line. The little track marker will show it going off it will show like a long straight. Ignore that, because that's not there. We've bumped a wall while I was explaining that bit. Maybe we will crack 100 across the line and then can slow it down in time. It's going to be pushing it, though. Come on, Cobra. Around these final couple of corners. Here we go. Wait, not yet. Wait for it. Into second. And then fire towards the line, but we're not going to have room to stop. I don't think we're going to... No, we're not going to do it. We're not going to... That is the hill climb course, and then we've run out of space. I don't think we got above 100 miles. Certainly don't think we got above 100. I think we got to sort of 90 and then crashed into a wall. It is a crazy course. It is very good fun to try and drive some vehicles up. We're still to do a little bit of a turn in the road here with the Cobra. Yeah, it's a very good fun course to try and drive. With something like this, it requires a hell of a lot of concentration. You're really going to be fighting this car, because look at the body roll in this thing. There is a lot of body roll in the Cobra. In the race cars themselves, it'll probably be a little bit better. Can we do a celebratory donut around here? I don't even know if this route is wide enough. Hey, there we go. That's more like it. I love how we look like an old-fashioned explorer as well from the back here. Oh, damn it, found an invisible wall. Oh, engine's unhappy with me. Sorry. We were just doing some celebrations here. There we go, kind of. We're on a bit of a slope downhill, not really working. Yeah, have a go with this course, though. It is great fun to try and drive cars up. And certainly not the easiest place. Will take a bit of getting used to and a bit of memorising the course. It does get a little bit repetitive further down the route. The start, though, is very mean and very challenging for pretty much any sort of vehicle. However, that is it for today. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.